Published 11:09 EDT, the 21st of August 2017. Updated 12:40 EDT, the 21st of August 2017. Ismail Ashraf had been served the meal of fish fingers and chips from the canteen. A 9-year-old boy died after canteen staff at an Islamic school ignored paperwork stating that he could not eat fish, an inquest heard today. Ismail Ashraf had been served the meal of fish fingers and chips from the school canteen at the Al-Hijra school in Bordsley Green, Birmingham. An hour later he told teachers that his stomach was hurting, and paramedics were called, but it has since emerged that he was not given an EpiPen to stop the reaction by school staff. He was pronounced dead at the city's Heartlands Hospital after the suspected anaphylactic shock on March 3. The controversial school has been monitored since he died there, with books condoning domestic violence and forced sex found in its library. Today, the 4-day jury inquest in Birmingham heard how the school had a red book which stated Ismail's dietary requirements, including fish as an allergy. But kitchen assistant Gemma Sheedy asked the chef if Ismail could have the fish fingers, containing pollock, and was told he could. The schoolboy was actually allergic to kiwi fruit, dairy products, nuts and tuna in brine, but fish was added to the list in the school's book. The court heard he had fish and chips every week at the school and never had any reaction. Tassin Ashraf left, father of Ismail, and the boy's uncle Ryder pictured outside the inquest at Birmingham Coroner's Court today. Sheedy said about 5 pupils wore badges showing their allergies. One of them was Ismail, but over time the pupils stopped wearing their badges, but we already knew what they were. There's a red book which has people's allergies in by the counter. But I've never looked at Ismail's. I asked the chef if the allergy boys could have the fish fingers. I was told they could. I was leaving school when told by a colleague Ismail had an allergic reaction to fish. When we looked in the book later, we were shocked to see Ismail was allergic to fish. Paramedics who helped 9-year-old Ismail are pictured leaving the coroner's court today. He had eaten the meal at 12:30 p.m., but the alarm was raised at 1:45 p.m. when he complained to teachers that he was feeling unwell. Birmingham coroner Louise Hunt said he was sent to the school's reception and was given Proten to treat his allergic reaction at around 2 p.m. He asked for his inhaler because he had difficulties with his breathing. He was with a member of staff who stayed with him until the ambulance arrived. Ambulance staff then arrived and gave him his EpiPen. The school has been monitored since Ismail died there, and books condoning domestic violence and forced sex were found in its library. His father Tassin, 38, whose 3 other children still attend the school, paid tribute to his son at the hearing. He said he was a very keen football fan and we would often play football in the park. It was our little way of spending father and son time together. He was very mature for his age. When we went shopping, he picked up food that he likes, and then the first thing he did was check the ingredients to check if he was allergic to it. It happened just before the Easter holidays. He had so many plans with me and his mum about what he wanted to do in his break. When asked if the school had EpiPens, he replied yes. Ofsted inspectors told of staff who did not know what to do in medical emergencies and gave the school the lowest ranking possible. The school has been monitored since Ismail died there, and books condoning domestic violence and forced sex were found in its library. Now it will be taken over by the state, with an interim board appointed to oversee that multiple problems identified in a damning Ofsted report are addressed. The education watchdog issued a highly critical report earlier this year which listed bullying, weak teaching, a chaotic playground, and pupils who were unsafe. Inspectors also told of staff who did not know what to do in medical emergencies and gave the school the lowest ranking possible. Offensive books have also been found in the school library which state that a husband can beat his wife and insist on having sex with her.